We live. We live.
Oh, we live?
We live. Except we're not live on Twitter for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my Twitter feed. Or whatever. I don't care. I don't even go on Twitter. But we live.
Hey.
We'll have to get into this this PLE.
A double header.
Oh, a premium account on Twitter is required to create live broadcasts.
So you gotta
Fuck Elon Musk, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You gotta pay for it. Get the fuck out of here, man. I can't stand fucking Twitter. Fuck Twitter.
Bullshit.
Fuck Elon, fuck X, fuck all that shit.
You on that bullshit.
Yo, what is up, everybody? SummerSlam is come and gone. You got Cap the Great, you got Young Ice Cold, main event marks. I'm feeling down today. I'm a little under the weather. Been under the weather for the last few days.
I can hear it.
Yeah, been under the weather for the last few days, but they ain't stopping. They ain't stopping nothing, man. So we just got done with night 1 and night 2 of SummerSlam. Overall, Cap, how you feel about it?
Banger.
You thought it was a banger?
After banger.
Banger after banger.
Except the John Cena and Cody Rhodes match. Once again.
You didn't like that?
Nah.
Okay, we'll break that down.
That wasn't no damn street fight. Let's be for real.
Oh, that was a damn street fight. The motherfuckers was crazy. Cena took some bumps I never thought he would take.
Oh no, as far as that go, hell yeah. Like I was proud of Cena that he took some shit that I ain't seen him take his whole career.
Right. See, he took some shit I never seen him take. Hold on.
Facts. Like that steel barricade to the back. I ain't seen
yeah. When he
I ain't seen him do nothing like that before.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I thought it was a decent show. I don't think it was the WWE's best show of the year. I still think the best show of the year was Elimination Chamber, for sure.
Or Evolution. Is that what you're talking about?
No, Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah.
When Cena turned heel. Yeah, I think that was their best.
Most definitely, yeah.
I think that was their best pay-per-view. I thought that was their best pay-per-view, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't outstanding. It was middling. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into it. But I do want, before we get into it, I have to say, what I tell you was gonna happen? What did I told everybody this was a work. I gave my reasons categorically why this was a work. What did I say?
Hey,
WWE,
you called it.
When somebody gets injured, WWE sends them home.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you thinking about that injured person because they want to bring this person back and to be shock and awe. They want to bring this person back. They want it shock and awe. They want that shock factor.
Yeah.
There was kind of a difference when it came to Punk with it. You know, Punk kind of stuck around. But at the same time, the crowd had been clamoring for Punk for 10 years. And to see him go that fast, they weren't missing that opportunity.
No, I agree.
When you get injured, you go home. You don't go do the tour, do talk shows and stuff like that. And they want it's out of sight, out of mind, and that's the way they want it. And it was some other things too, like the way he landed and all type of stuff that I've already broken down in previous podcasts.
That was the first thing you said right there. It was like, dude, he didn't even land. It didn't even look like he landed.
Exactly. And then everybody pointed out, well, this is where he tweaked his knee. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe, because it do look like a little tweak. But then he went on the talk show and fucked it up even more for me because he said, this is where I hurt myself. And then I was like, nah, bro, you bullshit. You bullshit.
Hey,
you ain't tearing no ACL landing flat. Like, nah, bro.
You're not even gonna be walking if you done tore your ACL, MCL, any of that shit.
Bro,
attached to your leg and foot.
It was a work from the start. I said it. It smelled like a work. It looked like a work, and I was just all this time. I've been laughing at people who was actually believing this man was hurt. I'm in comments, and usually me, I don't go back and forth with people in comments, but this was so obvious to me that I had to like kind of state why, because it's glaring that this has never happened. Other than Punk, this has never happened before, where they let somebody. And then the main thing is the briefcase.
Yeah.
They still got the briefcase, and that's another thing WWE ain't gonna do. They ain't gonna let you be injured and take away the fact that a belt can change hands at any given time. They're never gonna do that.
Yeah,
So
they let that ride. They let that ride
they let
out.
it ride, and then
You
I
know what I'm
guess
saying?
well, we don't know when he can come back. That's why we're not gonna take it from him.
That was
Bullshit,
that was a sign
bullshit.
right there.
They
You know?
need, they need, they need that illusion that somebody can come out and and take the belt. That's what the briefcase is for. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's go over some stuff. Night one.
What's up?
So let's see which one I want to go over first. Let's go over the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton
Let's talk about
defeating
that for sure.
defeating Jade Cargill. How did you feel about that move?
Man, I think it was a good one because I don't think Jade is yet ready to have the title. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? She definitely is a candidate, top five right now as far as the women division go. But you got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, a few other women on that end, like Nia Jax still. You know what I'm saying? And
Where is Nia Jax? I ain't seen her.
she in NXT. She been in NXT
Oh,
on the
she been
low.
in. Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, uh you got them kind of women to worry about still. And who is that? Liv Morgan. I know when Liv Morgan get back, she gonna definitely try to get in somewhere. You know what I mean? Get back to work ASAP. So like you got to still play them in the cards. But Jay definitely did a good job. A little bit better on the wrestling this time around. No, like nobody is botch proof in the game. You feel me? But she botched that Alabama Slam. You know what I'm saying? Definitely big enough to see it. But that's why I think she ended it at that moment. Tiffany Stratton showing still that she ready at any time against anybody. You know, she definitely got some head on her shoulders when it come to that championship. I don't know who she gonna lose it to. I can't call it out right now. Maybe Bianca Belair. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a lot of can't forget about her too. So it's like it's still some ladies out there, but overall, it was an okay match to where it was placed too. You know what I'm saying?
It was an okay match.
Yeah,
Here's my thing with Jade. Jade looks like $1,000,000, man. She got the look. It's just it's not the in ring work for me. She still sounds like she's not
like she
polished yet.
trying, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like she's not polished. Like she doesn't have a confidence in herself.
Yep.
You know how we talk about Naomi, where Naomi
Yeah.
found herself. Jade
Yeah.
ain't found herself yet. Everything sounds like she's reading off a script somewhat, or it's too produced or too over rehearsed.
Or somebody wrote it.
Right. Well, that could very well be this is the WWE.
Right.
It just sounds it just sound like see, this was a weird matchup because I thought it's definitely time for Tiffany Stratton to lose the belt.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna
But
lose
at
the
the
belt.
same time, Jade Cargill still needs work.
Hmm.
So I thought Jade was going to fight. They were finally going to put a belt on her, but I guess not. Maybe they saving her for Naomi. That could be a thing further down the road. But I don't know. I want. It's time for Tiffany to get to
It's
relinquish
time
this
for
belt.
that belt to move
Yeah, it's
around for
time for
sure.
somebody else to have it. She's had it for man,
Since
almost the most
January,
of yeah,
almost
since
a year.
most of the year. So
Hmm.
it's time for her to give it up. There's a lot of candidates out there that are deserving of a world title. Um, I mean, just off top, I mean, there's a lot of people that deserve the title more than Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. So,
Facts.
um, well, something to look at a little bit later. But I mean, as far as the match, it was cool. It wasn't bad. It didn't. It's nothing to write home about. Let's go into Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, I'm seeing a lot of stuff online and in these chats that I'm in and in these groups that I'm in that they're tired of the Sami Zayn uh, underdog. And I'm not there yet. I think Sammy has come a long way. He's definitely really good in the ring. He's
Mhm.
really good on the mic. He tells a story. Um, there's this cult following that Karrion Cross has that's turning a lot of people. They're turning a lot of. He's getting a lot of ears. He's getting a lot of ears. He's getting a lot of. He had, like I said, he has a cult following, and it seems like it's slowly just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Do you think Karrion Cross should have won this match? Because Sami Zayn won, but do you think Karrion Cross should have
Yes.
won?
Yes.
Why is that?
Yes. I mean, bro, they didn't put him on standby way too many times where he should have been. Right, like the reason why this stuff is happening between him and Sami Zayn, like blew up right before Mania, bro. Then they didn't. They should have boom. They should have hit everybody with a little. You know what I'm saying? We should have got a little match then. So like when all that stuff started happening, he started doing them crazy promos, and then they're tying in the real with everything. Like then he went off and did that other little wrestling joint that's tied to WWE that looked like MMA with no ropes. You know what I'm saying, or,
Right,
or
right, right.
whatnot. When he came back from that, bro, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, they about to, they might be able, they might be about to put him in a situation, right? Jump right back in the situation with Sami Zayn. Then his chick, his wife, bro, she cold. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she is cold. She plays a pivotal point in carrying across
She makes him
having a
look better.
chance.
She
Yes.
she
And
makes him look legit. She makes him look
all the way,
official.
bro.
So,
All the way. I agree. And to go with that, when she handed Sami Zayn that pole, right?
oh
I
yeah,
was sitting
yeah,
there
yeah.
thinking, I'm like, we might be close to a Sami Zayn heel turn. You know what I'm saying? Or we might be on to something. Like you said, everybody kind of tired of that underdog. I mean, honestly, I can see it lingering on until pulling all the way into Seth Rollins winning the championship and that conversation they had a while back saying that when you win the championship, you know what I'm saying? When he first won the money in the bank, and he was like, if you win the championship, I'll be glad to meet you. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
face you first for the championship. And Seth Rollins was like, when I win the money, I think it was before Money in the Bank. So he was like, when I win the Money in the Bank and I cash in and I win the championship, I'll be there to get you. You feel me? So
Right.
I think a lot of that's about to come back into play.
You think so? So,
Yeah.
and that could be a reason why he didn't go over. That could be a reason why
Right.
he didn't defeat Sami Zayn because
Yep.
a lot of people had said it, especially when everybody thought Seth was out. For
Hmm.
on record, I'm gonna say it again. I didn't believe that shit, but everybody was saying that Karrion Cross could be a good replacement.
Ooh.
Karrion Cross,
Ooh.
Karrion Cross could actually fit in that group.
Mm.
Karrion Cross would fit in that group perfect. Just a manipulative, just that guy that kind of stirs the pot. I mean, yeah, of course you got Heyman and Braun Breaker's doing really well when it comes to
Mm.
like just his character.
He
He's real.
maturing. He maturing right
He
now.
like right before our eyes, you can see
Right.
he's in his bag right now.
Facts.
Like in and out the ring. I mean,
Yeah.
and we'll
Yeah.
get into that later in that tag team because he did something that I really like. Um, I'm not there yet with the whole Sami Zayn because I don't think it's an underdog thing anymore. I think before it was
Nah.
an underdog thing. No, this dude is legit, man. He's legit in the ring. He's legit on the mic. Of course, he's someone you can always go to. You
Yeah,
know, he ain't missed. I mean, ever since the whole Sammy Uso thing, he ain't missed.
he ain't missed not none,
He ain't
not
missed
none.
nothing. Like
I'm
there's
talking about
nothing bad
it
you can
was
see. He ain't had
nonstop
a
too.
bad match. He ain't had a bad match. He ain't had a bad promo. He ain't told a bad story.
None.
He has been money. So I'm not there yet on let's jump off the Sami Zayn bandwagon. Now
Hmm.
Karrion Kross, like I said, Karrion Kross has got a following. He's been doing some of his best work off WWE television and keeping himself relevant. I think if you can
Hmm.
keep yourself relevant, I think if you can create a buzz off screen, they have to put you on screen. It's just it's a must at that point. And I think that's why we get in Karrion Kross, but I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, I think I was expecting Karrion Kross to lose. I mean, I'm sorry, I was expecting Karrion Kross to win, especially since he lost on the last pay per view. I think
Right.
the Saudi show. So I don't know. I'm still indifferent. I could go either way on it. It was a good match. It told a story. I like just like you brought up the poll with what's her name? I forget her name.
I can't remember. Yeah, that's why I was like
Yeah.
his wife because
Yeah, his wife.
she there.
But oh my god, how cool was Karrion Kross's entrance though?
Man,
That shit
fire.
looked dope. It always looks dope. It always
I
looks
like
dope.
yeah,
But on
I
some
like his
on a
mode
big event,
anyway. Yeah.
that shit looked crazy, dog.
Yeah, that
That
was
shit looked
fire. It
crazy.
give me Tony Storm vibes. You feel me? Like how Tony Storm come out and she real vintage with her entrance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She black and white. She mono. That's what they call it.
Monochrome. Yep.
Monochrome the screen. You know, and yeah, I'm with that.
Yep. All right. So let's talk about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair defeating the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
Hmm.
So I thought that match was good.
Yes.
I thought the match was good. I thought it was a good match. What did you think about it?
I mean, of course, I'm a Charlotte Flair fan. You know, it's cool to see her.
Unapologetically, me too.
It's
Unapologetically, me too.
yeah, no, nothing. You know what I'm saying? In front of that is like that's the girl. You know, she's still the shit, and she showed she looked good in the ring. Like she looked good out there, bro. And it's cool to see her just win something new. I guess you know what I'm saying. She making a different lane. You know, her and Alexa Bliss. Like it's kind of weird. People can't put their finger on it. I can't put my finger on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm like I don't know what's going on or what's gonna happen. But overall, it's cool to see her back in the limelight again for sure. I think it was time for the Judgment Day to get rid of the belts the way that
They got
they
too many
kind of
belts, man. They got too
yeah.
many belts. They
And on top of that, like we just went through a whole Liv Morgan injury before, and Liv left with the belt. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, old girl had to defend them damn near pretty much her own self. You know what I'm saying for a minute until they brought in the chick. You know what I mean? So
mm-hmm.
overall, it was like it was a good match, bro. I liked it that you know that how they fed us them kind of matches in the beginning too, because to get them kind, I think in the middle or where you know where something good is supposed to happen, it'll kind of drag out the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
you want them kind of matches up front and to have that star power too. It always it always worked right there.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
I told you last week when it was either last week or week before. It was last week
Hmm.
about how WWE think they slick trying to get us to like Charlotte by pairing her with somebody we're not gonna boot, which is Alexa Bliss.
Right.
And I thought I was gonna hate this. I actually like it. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool to see them. And then I was watching the post match, and they just look so good together, and they just the chemistry they have when they talk.
Hmm.
They're trying to act like they're not friends, but
But they real
you
life
can
something.
see like you can't hide the fact they got way too much chemistry, and it was
It-
cool to see. And like you said, it is pretty cool to see Charlotte Flair share the spotlight, so to
mhm.
speak. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Especially
Eventually,
with somebody
somebody
like
gonna
Bliss
turn on
too.
somebody. Somebody gonna
Yeah.
turn on somebody. It has to happen.
Bliss. Like I see Bliss turning
You
on
think
Flair.
Bliss gonna turn?
If anything, yeah. Like
I think
Bliss
that's
just
a
like
mistake.
that.
I think that's a mistake. The reason why, because you don't want to put people love the boo Charlotte Flair. It's just
Hmm.
greatness hate. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It is
Facts.
literally It is literal greatness hate that people have for Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
And say whatever you want. Oh, it's because she always gets a title and she always has. Well, she's that damn good. She's that damn good on the mic. She's that damn good in the ring. And people need to understand. I mean, man, back in the day, man, Bruno San Martino, he kept the belt for multiple years. It's just when you're that good,
You
I'm not
good?
gonna take off the fucking. I'm not gonna take the fucking strap from you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna take that from you because you're making us money. People need to understand WWE is a business. They're a business first. They're gonna do what's best for business all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes we get shit on as a fan. We get shit on for that, but at the same time, I expect the business to run like a business. Charlotte Flair is a brand. But anyway, I don't know, bro. I'm really liking this. I want to see where they go with it because, again, like I said, further down the road we can expect a split. But I want to see what they're gonna go with it. Maybe they can bring. Because be honest, bro, I don't. I thought. I mean, Raquel. I mean, the Judgment Day did pretty good with the belts. I mean, they made them somewhat relevant. I think Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair can do better.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, they can to bring a little bit more attention. Hopefully, we get to see them work with some NXT call ups and get them in the mix for that.
I'm
But
ready
we'll
to see
see.
Lash Legend come out and do something, bro. To be honest, bro, she
Yeah.
definitely worthy. Old girl, Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? Jada Parker.
Look at you. Look
You know
at
what I'm
you. Look
saying?
at you. Look at you. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Celebrity tag match: Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul defeating Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. I'm gonna say this:
Hey.
I don't want to see Jelly Roll in the ring no more. He did good. I mean, he did better than I thought he would be. He would do. He took bumps that I never thought he would take, like that
Oh my
splat
Jesus.
that Logan Paul, the two Logan Paul bumps that he did. No, it was just one. The one where he smashed the drinks together and jumped on them
Oh,
from
that
up.
table joint, man. That
He took
was
that, and a lot of people ain't gonna take that move. A lot of wrestlers aren't taking that. He took that shit. He took it like a champion. Just for that alone, just for some of the stuff he did in the ring and some of the bumps he took alone, you got to get a man respect.
I salute him for doing all that.
Um,
I ain't gonna
I
hold
could
you.
tell when they worked with him, it was mostly let's teach you how to take a bump. We can't teach you how to wrestle this fast. So
Yeah,
let's
that's
teach let's
impossible.
let's let's at least, if we're gonna have the crowd cheer for you, let's teach you how to take a bump, which I thought was the best move because I don't want to see Jelly Roll beating the shit out of people,
Yeah,
doing
this ain't that.
Greco-Roman style wrestling moves. I don't want to see that shit. I'd rather see him get his ass whooped and then come out, keep getting back up as like,
Man.
as a fighter than him. I'm supposed to believe this dude been training for the last couple weeks and now he knows how to. Now he's Gunther in the ring. No, I don't want to see that shit.
Right.
The match was no, I did not expect Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul to win that match. I did not expect that.
Right.
But that was a switch for me. That was one of them type of moments.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Randy Orton and Jelly Roll would somehow go over, but they didn't. But it was still a good match. It was entertaining. I'm not gonna say it wasn't entertaining. I just don't want to see Jelly Roll in the ring no more. Um, yeah, I mean, I have a hard time seeing people that shouldn't be in the ring be in the ring, and I'm never gonna be one of them people that faults people for being in the ring. They can't do it. Like there's tons of people out there giving Travis Scott tons of shit. Tons of wrestling fans are giving Travis Scott tons of shit. Like he came up with that idea. Like he came up with that creative. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like the man got a call and asked to do business. He's a businessman, so of course he's gonna do business. And he's at the I ain't gonna say he's at the mercy, but he don't know anything about WWE creative. He don't have a say so. He don't have a say so in it. So he's just gonna say
Right.
yes to everything because he's getting a check. You get mad at the people who wrote the shit. Get mad at people. Get mad at Triple H. Get mad at Lee Fitting. Get mad at what's the guy's name? I forget his name off top. The dude, the brother Love, what Bruce
Oh
Pritchard.
yeah,
Get
Bruce
mad at
Pritchard
him. Get mad at the people who okayed him to come out there
type
and be
shit.
put in that position. Don't get mad at the person who just said, "Yeah, I'll do it." You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
part.
did it suck? Yeah, it sucked. Do I want to see him in another wrestling event? No, I
Hell
don't. But
no.
I'm not gonna fault him for that.
Yeah,
So, and the same thing applies to Jelly Roll. I'm not gonna fault him for not being a wrestler. He got a call from WWE and he said, "Do you want to do business?" He said, "I love the WWE. Yes, I'll do business with the WWE." And he's at
hmm
their again. I don't want to say he's at their mercy because yeah, you got to say so. You can say I don't want to do that, but uh, at the same time, like, what is he gonna tell Triple H? I know better than you. What are you
that
gonna
part.
tell? What are you gonna tell Bruce Pritchard? This will work better than that, Bruce. Like, no, he's not gonna do that. He's just gonna say yes to everything they're gonna suggest him to do.
First off, you ain't
Oh,
finna let that check go either, because that's a check.
exactly.
Look,
Hey,
that's
bro,
a
could you
check.
imagine the size of that check, bro?
Boy, yeah, hell yeah.
he got
I
he
thought
got a
about I
bag,
thought
bro.
about it when I thought about it anyway because I'm like, bruh, you should be blessed. You know what I'm saying? To be if you Jelly Roll because they just had you do the whole theme song what last year. They just
Mm-hmm.
had him performing and doing the theme song last year at SummerSlam. Not only that, he showed us a piece of the little, you know what I mean, old school big boss man slam ass shit last year too. You know what I'm saying? So and it's funny because Michael Cole last dude. I love Mike Cole, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Mike Cole is one of the he gonna go down as like one of the greatest callers of all time. Hey, he did the slam, dude, and he was like, "Yeah, man, the Boss Man Slam." He called it the Boss
the
Man
boss
Slam. I
man's
was
line.
like, dude, Mike Cole is he definitely be knowing it. But yeah, my take is like, nah, man, get him out of there. Don't let him take nothing like that ever in his life ever
My
again.
God, man.
Like
Like,
that splash off the top rope, I thought he wasn't getting up. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
wouldn't
thought
get
he
up.
wasn't getting
I
up.
can tell you this right now. I ain't getting up. That's still people got to
Then your
understand.
wife
Yeah,
down there too. You got to see your wife
yeah.
down there. Nah, dog.
So put it like this, bro. Jelly Roll lost like 200 pounds or some shit like that.
That's fire
So I've
though.
heard. But he's still a 300 pound out of shape man
That
that
part.
took a fucking Logan Paul, who was a
Two.
specimen of an athlete, jump
Hell
off
yeah.
a top rope. He probably was a good 20 feet in air and came and landed on Jelly Roll. His chest, bro.
That man was high.
Nah, bro. It was
Don't
like I said,
never let him
okay.
do it again.
Just to break it down, it was entertaining. I ain't not gonna lie. It was an entertaining match. I thought Randy Orton Jelly Roll would go over, but they didn't. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul wins. I'm not mad at it because I was entertained. Point blank, that's pretty much what it was. It was a train wreck match. Not saying train wreck match is bad. Sometimes you need those train wrecks because it's just entertainment.
What if it was a Logan Paul going over match, bro? Like because, bro, you about to hear me say it for the first time ever. Like he might have bought me after this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it
Now
was
you know
like,
what was a good like that the
I'm
one where
like,
he did the
damn,
somersault off the ropes and landed on
oh, wasn't it not I almost said Undertaker. Who did he fight in that match, dude?
no, this was I think it was like yesterday. He did a springboard backflip off the top rope, landed on I think it might have been Jelly Roll too. It was either Jelly Roll or Randy Orton.
In the ring when it was in the ring or in the
No, it
outside
was
the
from
ring.
outside the ring. So he
Yeah, yeah,
springboard outside the ring on the back into a backflip and landed on
bruh,
the man. Crazy. Crazy, bro.
bruh.
That,
This
that dude
man,
is crazy.
yeah, that man Logan Paul. Look out for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely about to get another chance again for real at something. I don't know what it is, but he about to be back in the mix or something.
All right. Next match. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso defeating Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I like to call them the Bron Brons.
I like to call him the Bron Brons.
I thought that was a good match. I thought that was I thought it was this to me was the best
yeah.
match of the night. Well, one of the best matches of the night, and it kicked off SummerSlam. Man, bro, Jey Uso is a star right now. Bro. I literally thought once he lost the belt, or
That he
no,
was
I
gonna
literally
lose
thought
that.
when he lost the belt at Mania, that was it. I thought, no, I'm sorry, when he won the belt at Mania, I thought he would kind of decline.
Right.
And
No,
he
dog.
never did. And then when he lost the belt, I thought that was it. It wasn't. He is still just as huge as he was. This is not when it comes to Jey Uso, it's just his energy, man. He is horrible on the mic. He is not good on the mic.
That part.
Whatsoever. But he can still tell a story. He can get you invested. His energy, he's found a way to tap into his energy and make you feel his energy. I love it when his song stopped playing and he
Hey.
right and go back and do it again. The way he did it in the middle of the match was hilarious.
Oh man, they did. Hey, Roman funny as hell for even. He acknowledged that for real though. Look,
Hey,
he like, hey, we gonna do it again. We gonna do it again,
man.
hey,
Like
nah,
it's
fire.
I'm not even joking, bro. A couple weeks ago when I saw them both in a ring together, I looked at that and I was like,
It's
damn,
just
bro.
dope.
I'm looking at both Roman Reigns and Jey Uso on the screen together.
The same level.
And it looks like Jey Uso is the bigger star right now. I'm dead fucking serious, bro. Like I'm dead serious. They were together. I guess not when Roman first came back. I think it was the week after, and they just showed them on screen together after whooping Braun's ass. They just and it just looks like Jey Uso is the bigger star. I'm not saying he is, but it looks that way. Jey Uso is getting bigger pops than Roman, or just as big. Jey Uso is turning into a star, and guess what? They might have to give him another title. They might have to give him another run at the title because he is that damn big. His popularity is not declining.
Yeah, he deserves.
And I thought it was, and I thought it would decline by now. It is just not going anywhere. You remember, like what's the guy's name? Oh goodness, what's this guy's name? His name, LA Knight. LA Knight was huge, but now we kind of seeing LA Knight decline a little bit. Not saying he don't.
Man, I ain't gonna say a little bit. He declined.
He declined, but it's not like super huge. He still get his pops. They still chant, "Hell, hey!" They still doing all that shit, but it's not like it was at its heights. You know what I'm saying? It's not how it was at its major popularity. But
right,
Jey Uso is like, man, for whatever reason, people are still gravitating to Jey Uso, and that is crazy to me. But to get into the match, that was a good match. That was a really good match. I knew Roman and Jey would get over. I'm curious to see what happens after that. Are we still going to continue to get Roman Reigns, or
until they get them shoes back?
He still ain't got them shoes back. Yeah, so yeah, he got to go one-on-one. He got to go one-on-one with he got to go one-on-one with
Bronson Reed.
Get them damn shoes back.
Yeah,
them some cold ass shoes. I ain't even go front.
Hey, that's
them some cold ass fuck. Those
are that's some Roman Reigns Jordans, dog.
He got them fours. That's them fours, man. Them motherfuckers
he might be
clean
dropping.
too.
He might be hitting or something. I'm telling you. Remember when he took the shoe away from everybody? Because I'm telling you, that's the second time he came out there in them same kind of shoes, different color.
Yeah, I enjoyed that match. That match was good. A lot of energy. It was a great feel good. You know, they won. They win, and it was designed to take your mind off of Seth Rollins, which, again, for the record, like I said, I didn't believe that shit. I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it. All right, let's go to the World Heavyweight Championship match. CM Punk defeating Gunther. What did you think about that match?
Man, Gunther. Let's just put it like that. The ring general. You feel me?
Gunther is amazing in the ring,
Bro,
man.
the ring
Gunther
general.
is a Gunther is amazing in that ring. He can make you look like a million bucks, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, he carried CM Punk through that match.
The whole match.
He carried CM Punk through that match.
After slapping his ass into 2010, he carried him back into 2025, whooped his ass some more. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like,
Yep. He carried CM Punk through that match, but at the same time, it was still an entertaining, hard hitting. It's
yeah.
something about CM Punk matches, man. Like CM Punk is not a polished wrestler anymore by
Hmm.
any means, but it's something about the way he kind of he's just the fight he have. It's gritty. His matches are gritty. That's the best way I can, because it's not bad. He's just not polished. It doesn't look pretty like it used to look pretty. It's 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 rough looking. It's rough around the edges, and I kind of like that because I think you know wrestlers, like when I think of Terry Funk was like that. You know what I'm saying? Where
Man,
you got this guy who is getting up there in the years, but he can still go. He
he
can
was
go in the
dead,
ring.
man. He was dissing it. He was dissing that shit out too.
It was definitely a gritty match between two gritty competitors, because Gunther
Hmm.
he's not pretty in the ring either. Gunther is brutal. He is,
Super.
but in a good way. I'm not saying brutal in a bad way.
Nah, yeah, he
It is gritty, and that was a gritty matchup. There are people that
facts.
didn't like the match. I love the match. I thought, you know, I love that fighting from the behind spirit CM Punk has, and I like the just dominance that Gunther has. Both of them told a story. They both left it in the ring, and
Hmm.
CM Punk came up with the victory. Just what did you think about the match? Just the tell me your honest opinion about just the match we saw between them
Bro,
before we get to the
it
the
was
meat
a
and the
hell of a
potatoes.
match. It was a hell of a match, bro. Like, I'm like, I mean, of course, CM Punk, we all can tell that Father Time that met him a couple years ago.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like,
He
but
got he probably got a few. He probably got about 2 more years left.
but once again,
Sparingly too. Sparingly
like
matches. Like you
he
can't do
about
it
to
every
get
day.
he about to be the one that get put here sometime, taken out for some months.
Hmm.
He about to be like that.
Yep.
If he is about to stay another year or two, because he ain't got nothing like he used to. It showed every bit. You know what I'm saying? When he got the three count.
Hmm.
Uh, but overall, bro, Gunther, and I'm gonna say this about Gunther just in general, right? When I first started back watching wrestling, like before I even like connected with you or anything, like I had just started looking at it again, and Gunther was the first person I was like, yo, I'm like, whoever this
Was
dude
his
is.
name still Walter?
Yeah, he was in NXT too, I think. He was
NXT
in,
UK.
yeah, UK, yep. And bruh, and this at the time where they was merging the UK and the US in NXT at that time heavy. You know what I'm saying? I think they was doing like some kind of board battle or something at that time with them. And man, Gun, bro, I said, who in the hell is this? He about to be the next person, you know. Next thing you know, I look up, he had the IC title. I was like, damn. I'm like, that was fast. Then he got into shape. You feel me? When he got into shape, it was nothing you could do with that man. So my take on the match, bro, hell of a match. CM Punk took everything from Gunther, you know what I'm saying, with no bitch assness behind it. You know what I'm saying? He put his up too, but you know what I'm saying? When you got CM Punk in the story, you always can expect a twisted to happen. You feel me? So it was definitely a good. We was already sold too to see that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, bring that on because that's a good equal match. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you match the dominance with the don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Then you put the don't give up moments at the right time where people like, oh, is he gonna win? Is he not? Gunther get the whooping his ass. When he did a couple moves on him, like the biggest moves, and the ref he kept kicking out, I knew it was something about to happen then. So But overall, shout out to CM Punk for winning and winning and losing, I guess.
All right. So again, disclaimer: I didn't believe this shit at all. Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank, but immediately after CM Punk wins his
Hell of a
first
match.
WWE Championship in 10 years, over 10 years. Huge moment
Intentional.
for CM Punk, a huger moment, a bigger moment for Seth Rollins, who's done this twice. You can say this is karma for what CM Punk did to Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger story is Seth Rollins told CM Punk, what was it? Earlier this year, sometime in the past, you ain't winning no championship.
He did tell him that.
Anytime you get close to that championship, I'm gonna be there to take it from you or get you out of the way. He told the man that, and he did not miss on his promise. He took the biggest moment of that dude's one of the biggest moments of that dude's WWE career. He just snatched it from him.
I wish we had the horns down right there because that'd be a good
And I
time to play the
predicted this shit.
horns.
And I predicted this shit would happen.
Facts.
I predicted this shit would happen.
Because he asked me first.
I said,
at first I was like, I don't know, bro. I'm like, you see how he landed? He like, bro, I don't know, dog. He like, nah, dog. He like, this'll work, you know? Like that was
this fucking work. I know it was a fucking work.
He didn't say nothing else before anything.
I said this shit was gonna happen. You can go back and podcast. I said this dude is gonna wait till SummerSlam and cash in on somebody.
If we had the chat in here right now.
And I said it when it very first happened. I should go pull it up and put it in here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Here's another one of my reasons. I said that how can Seth Rollins top what he did at WrestleMania, whatever it was?
40, I think.
No,
40, no, 41.
No. It was like 10 years ago when he cashed in on Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
How could he top that? Because he can't top that. So you have to get as close as you can to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to understand that back then he was a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Now he's a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. How can he top that? By trying to pull off the biggest swerve he can. He got too many people back there that can help him. Paul Heyman, Triple H, Bruce Pritchard. He got a lot of people that can help them pull this shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put you on tour. Let's put you on. Let's let people not forget about you. Let's let them think that you're hurt. Go on this talk show. Go on this radio show. He went on a tour to promote he was injured. WWE ain't never did that.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never did that. And like I said before, you could say kind of Punk did it when he got hurt, but that was only because Punk was legit hurt and they still wanted that Punk excitement, that Punk enthusiasm to be on the show. So you saw him, you saw Punk in doing commentary, and you saw Punk in certain interviews and stuff like that. This was different. They didn't take the Money in the briefcase from him. They didn't take the Money in the Bank briefcase from him. And WWE, that's something else the WWE is not going to do. I know I'm being repetitive, but I have to categorically go through this shit to let y'all know why I believe this was a work.
Mm-hmm.
WWE is not going to take away the WWE is not going to take away the excitement of somebody walking down with that briefcase every week or a few times a month to make you think the title is going to change hands. What do people usually do when they get that briefcase? They come down. No. I mean, they come down and they act like they're going, oh, here, and then something happens.
Right.
they get hit or
Is a like
somebody
they
run
matter of
off.
fact, like Damian Priest did, or
Right.
Drew McIntyre did, you know what I
Damian
mean? One
Priest
of
went
them
down there with that briefcase like 6 or 7 times trying to cash
type
it in.
shit.
Yeah. So WWE wants you to see that. They're not gonna take that. I don't care how hurt you are. I don't care if you might be hurt just a few months and you might be able to come back in 3 months. They're not gonna take that away. They want that.
Yeah.
That is money right there. And they didn't take the briefcase away from them. They still reminded you. They'll throw Easter. They're trying to trick everybody, but they're gonna throw some Easter eggs in there. You know
They
what I'm
tried to
saying?
trick him when they was making Heyman tell Breaker, you know what I'm saying, that he was gonna be the champion. Did you catch that when he
Yeah.
was like,
Mm-hmm.
you feel
Yeah.
me? And I'm like, they trying to. I said, no, y'all can't be doing. Y'all not about to do that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm like, y'all
Yep.
not about to do that. You know?
So again, that's why I knew this was gonna happen. It was just way too much. It was just the writing on the wall. I pay attention to stuff really well, man. And I'm like, I said it before in the chat, man. I'm like this when it comes to mystery movies, dramas. Uh, uh, what's the name of the show? Uh, what's the name of the TV show? Law and Order SVU.
SCSI, all that.
I know who the fucking criminal or the killer is right when I meet him. Oh, that's that motherfucker right there.
Oh yeah, he did that
That's
shit.
how, yeah. And it's just little telltale signs.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be music. Maybe the camera stayed on that person too long. There's a lot of things you can tell where they're just giving you an Easter egg right now. And I'm always
Mm-hmm.
looking for Easter eggs. But anyway, I digress. Night one I thought was pretty cool. The biggest move of the night was CM Punk versus Gunther and Seth Rollins cashing in. Um, the downer of the night, I don't think that was a real downer. I would maybe Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Like I said, they match wasn't the best, but it wasn't horrible.
It wasn't horrible. No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, night one was decent. Night one, I get night one a B. What do you give night one?
B plus.
B plus. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. Let's get into night two. I'm gonna try to breathe through night two. We've been running our mouth for 47 minutes already.
And then
All right.
night one had a lot.
Let me go with the one I didn't like first. Solo Sequoia. I
Oh
can
my
never
god!
pronounce his name.
I'm
Solo
so glad you're
Sequoia.
bringing this up,
Solo
sir.
Sequoia. Goodness, why can't I say this?
Solo
Solo Sequoia versus Jacob Fatu. I said before, this didn't need to be a steel cage.
Come
This
on
did
now.
not need to be a steel cage, and I think that's what hampered. That's what made me just not like this shit. It was pretty much nothing.
It
There
was
was
weak.
nothing impressive about it. Solo Sequoia retains the belt. I
I
just
didn't
didn't
like
even
that.
understand it. I mean, they could have gave that time to LA Knight and Damian Priest or something. People that wasn't in SummerSlam because that match didn't do it for me at all.
It really
It
could have made
further
it a
didn't.
fatal
It really
four way
didn't
or
do
something,
anything for
man.
Jacob Fatu. It didn't do anything for Jacob Fatu. It did absolutely nothing for Solo. How did you feel about that match? I thought it was boring. I damn near fell asleep on it. But you tell
I
me.
looked like some. To me, it looked like someone is tired of dealing with that whole aspect. I think Jacob Fatu is tired of dealing with that angle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still like the family in a way, in a sense. Like you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, I think he kind of done with that. I think he deserves something. I feel like he should have won the belt back for sure. Solo, I mean, he like a manager at this point, bro. Like to me, he like a manager fighting. He like a Ted DiBiase in a sense to me. Good character, good attitude about everything. I mean, he got some talented ass wrestlers behind him with JC Mateo. You feel me? I don't know how long it's gonna take until he actually spin off from him and go do his own thing because I feel like he will. But overall, that match shouldn't even been on the card to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, Damian Priest, LA Knight. Like what happened to all these other people? It should have been like a fatal four way or something, bro. Like
They could have did something that involved
they could
some
have did
bigger
something way
players
more
inside of
exciting.
this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo, Tala, Tonga, and Tonga Loa, man, they kind of like creator players, man. They like,
Hmm.
NPCs almost, man. Like it's nothing to them. Even the in ring gear, man. It's like they
Right.
just look generic. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because they even made what you call it kind of like that. Tama Tonga. Like
Oh my Jesus. Yeah, they made them
it's
super generic.
they gotta figure out something to do with them or just take them off screen. Something tells me that we're gonna get more Samoans. Like something's telling me the reason why this didn't get resolved because it's not resolved.
No, I think Zilla
Jacob
about to
Fatu
come
didn't
over too.
retain, and he's gonna still want his belt. Um, there was definitely shenanigans. The steel cage didn't help because it was still interference, like I said it was gonna be.
Hmm.
I don't think this is over. We're probably gonna get some more Samoans down the road, maybe a Zilla Fatu or whoever. But it's time. I'm not that I'm. Yeah, I guess you could say it. I'm tired of the bloodline. Maybe let it die a little bit, not die, but let it go away a little bit. Bring it back in a few years, man. Like they got to figure something else out because this is not. It's starting to ruin what was a really good thing for pro wrestling and wrestling. What do you call it? Sports entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tied up, huh?
Yeah. So let's go women's world championship triple threat. Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. All I'm gonna say is this. Like I said, we're gonna breeze through this. Naomi is money. Do not take that championship offer. And somebody heard my cries. Because yes,
Amen.
Rhea Ripley is hot, Io Sky is hot, but they ain't doing what Naomi's doing. Naomi
Man.
is Naomi is money right now, and when somebody's money, you do not take you don't take the belt off of them. The match was okay. The match wasn't like, you know, when you had that Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus Bianca Belair,
Yeah.
probably one of the best women matches. They can
In
go
a
down in the
while.
top 10. That could go down in the top 10.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this was anywhere close to that. It was still a decent match. Um, I know people probably was like thinking it was going to be like that, but um, it wasn't. It wasn't even close. But at the same time, it was still a good match. You know what I'm saying? It was still a good match, and the right decision was made to keep Naomi, keep the person with the hot hand on the title.
Hmm.
What you think about it?
Man, protect Naomi at all times and continue to do that. I'm loving it, dog. When she came out there with her pops,
That
uh,
was cool. That was cool. I like
right.
that.
And I did not know that. Like, I be watching that dude sometime. You know what I'm saying? And he's super famous, like already on his own
So
behalf.
so I used to watch WWE Divas,
Hmm.
the reality show. So he was on there with her one time. So I
Kind
was
of
like,
remember this
is that her
face.
father? So I kind of remembered that. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, I did not know that at all, but that was dope as hell, you know what I'm saying? To him to come out there and go in on the guitar because he definitely is a demon on that guitar for sure. And man, I'm just excited to see her in this position. She deserved it hella much. And until they decide to let it go, or she
I think
decided, to take that break. Because I watched something and she was like talking about she wanted to have kids and stuff like that too. Still, you know what I mean? So I mean, who knows how long she gonna want to be in that position? But right now, I'm totally agreeing with you.
she
Three
got the
times
hot
over.
hand. Don't take it off. I
I'm
want to
taking
see
it.
her in a program that's not a triple threat. I want to see her in a long beef with
101.
someone.
Yeah.
That's what that this whole let's try to get as many people in this. Sometimes people just need that one person,
Hmm.
and maybe it's Bianca Belair. Maybe they go back that route. Because what is Bianca Belair doing? Is she in NXT too? Like, is she
No, I
is she
don't know,
hurt?
but they plotting. They
Um,
plotting something.
maybe her and Rhea Ripley. I mean, but she just need one opponent. I want to see a
Yeah,
back and forth.
Bianca is a good. I mean, she might be the one to come back and try to take the belt from her or whatever. You know what I mean? When it's time, you know what I'm saying, which would be good too because you giving it to somebody that's about action. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, no, I definitely liked it. Like you said, it wasn't a good extra good fight or a good match, but it was worth it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. WWE Intercontinental Championship. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles, where Dominic Mysterio goes over.
Dirty Dizzy
Dominic
Dom.
Mysterio, he's another one that you need to protect at all costs.
Please.
Dominic is doing the Lord's work right now, man.
There he is.
Bro, this kid, bro, is just beyond his years as a heel, man. Like, he just gets it. He is annoying on purpose. I don't know if he's just being his own shitty little character, but that dude is hilarious, man. That dude
Nah,
is
Dom is
hilarious.
stupid hilarious.
Bro, I was watching the post show. And for those who don't know, Dominic, in the middle of the match, Dominic Mysterio, right before, he it's getting close to the end. He unzips his shoe. He unzips his boot. So when AJ Styles goes for his finisher, the boot will slip off his foot. Hilarious. Whoever came up with that, what producer came up with that, what writer came up with that,
That was smart.
kudos to you, because you did it for the right guy, because that's right up Dominic Mysterio's alley, and it worked. And it was so funny because I was watching the post show. AJ Styles was doing an interview, and AJ Styles wasn't even mad. He was like, bro, I gotta give it to him. It was smart. Like, even AJ Styles, who just lost his chance, who been trying to chase down Dominic Mysterio for over a month, finally gets his shot at the Intercontinental Champion, and he's not even mad, because he was just like, it was smart. I gotta give it up to the kid. Like, hilarious, great move. It further just adds another layer to Dominic Mysterio. And I thought Dominic Mysterio was gonna lose this match, because I really think Dominic Mysterio is going to get that AAA championship.
Now he is.
And I think he's gonna get that, because they need someone to walk around. That belt needs to be presented on a bigger stage than what AAA can do.
Bro, you see
put that belt?
Pop
Yes,
that
yes.
He got over there in AAA?
Yes, crazy. Dominic Mysterio needs to win that belt. Bring that belt on to Raw. Have a couple of matches with some dudes from AAA.
Mr. Iguana.
No, not him. But
come on,
but because he's not in that main event scene over there.
But
it would be good to see some of the main eventers. Yeah, it would be good to see some of the main eventers come over there. Just so we, put them on the map. You know what I'm saying? Just business. It's good business to do that. Put the belt on the kid. Or they could put it on a Grande Americano. They could. Because it's like three of them dudes.
You trying to make them right.
It would be funny.
I just figured out the other cat is done.
Yeah, Pete Dunne.
Yeah,
it would be funny if Grande Americano did win it, but every other week another dude is holding the belt. Like, you look different than the Grande Americano. When they keep switching the Grande Americano. That would be hilarious. I don't know if they'd go that route. I still think the bigger route would be give it to Dom and let him run with it. That's why I thought he was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose this Intercontinental Championship, because
and then go over there. I
think it would be the best move to put the belt on the kid and have them promote that belt. Give it to him for a month. Put the shine on AAA. Because Dominic Mysterio would do wonders with that belt.
They already living that Grande Americano stick. You know what I mean? And then like if Dominic Mysterio do that, I said Domino. Yeah. If Dominic Mysterio do that, right? I think they should make him drop the IC title. You know what I'm saying? And lose it to whoever, you feel me, that feel like, and I think that'll be somebody in the midst that's still there to get that. You know what I mean? Like an AJ. Well, AJ can't do it no more. So it's gonna be somebody else now. You know what I'm saying? LA Knight.
They might give AJ another shot. You never know.
Man.
He might take the belt from SmackDown or some shit. All right.
True.
or Raw. I mean, not Raw, but yeah, Raw could be Raw. Becky Lynch, or so Women's Intercontinental Championship no DQ match. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria. I can pronounce it. Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria. There we go. I'm still sick, bro. So bear with me,
Man,
bro.
you making it? You making it?
There is no, like, I don't know why Lyra Valkyria is just so cringe to me. To hear her talk is
Yeah, when
just
she get to talking on the mic, it's over.
like what the fuck? It's like she sounds too much like a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like fans. I don't like.
Yeah,
When I was little, you helped me become the champion I am today. And when we fight, I don't want to hear that shit,
she
bro.
sound
Like,
like one of them characters off Elder
she
Scrolls or
sounds like a
something.
fan. She sounds like she doesn't belong here.
Yeah,
And that makes me not like her. Like, there's no edge to this woman. There's nothing there. Becky, you are my role model, and you helped me become here. But next week on SmackDown, I will take the title from you, and uh,
you
I
know
don't
where
want
I
to hear that
considered her
shit, bro.
smelling
Like,
that.
it's no
This where
edge
I
to this.
considered her smelling that. Right
What
when
was
she
that?
was talking on SmackDown. And do you see these shoes? These are my Becky Stompers. Uh, get
Like, she is so cringe. I just like, get her off my screen. Get her off my screen, man. But there's one thing about this match that I loved, and it's to a cameraman who had a close up on Becky laying on a table outside of the ring, and all you see is Lyra Valkyrie come and leg drop that.
out of nowhere.
She leg dropped that bitch out of nowhere, bro. I died laughing because you just all you seeing is Becky on, like, just leaning on the table and a leg just wham. Whoever called that shot, kudos to you, sir.
Hey man,
Because you was
usually
the
it's Triple
MVP of
H,
that
man.
match. You were the MVP of that match.
That part.
For real. The match wasn't bad, wasn't good. That's all I can say about it. I don't mind Becky Lynch with a Midland title. I really don't.
I don't like it, so I mean, man, I don't want her to have none of that shit. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you don't.
saying? Like,
You're not a
hell,
fan of the man.
hell nah, hell to the nah. How many
Um,
years I done had to deal with?
yeah,
Uh,
she is not. Out of all the four horsewomen, she's the worst. Not, and I hate saying worst. She's not as good as the rest. She's not as good as Sasha Banks in the ring. She's definitely not as good as Charlotte, and she's not as good as Bailey in ring. She can cut a promo. I will give that to her. She can cut a promo, and she can make you hate her. I think she's a better. I don't know. I think she might be a better face than a heel. Because even as a face, she's still heelish. She has the way she talks. It's
whoever
just,
take the belt from her gonna whoop her ass.
yeah. But I think she's gonna have that belt for a while. She even said it on the post show. She said, "I am the gatekeeper," and I like that.
Stop
I
it.
actually like that. I do like the fact that she says, "I'm the gatekeeper." Before you move on to that world title, I'm the one to knock you down a peg. I like that. She know what she is, and she's calling out what she's gonna do. I like that shit. But yeah, that match
Get
was
her out of
blah to
here.
me. Um, Lyra Valkyria.
Get her out of here too.
I mean, she ain't. It's just she's kind of cringe when she talks. Like, I
But
don't want to
I
hear.
don't
I
even
don't want
think
to
she
hear that.
even should have
In
got
the
the
ring,
belt
she's
going
pretty
in
good.
the
In the
end.
ring, she's pretty good. She just cringe when she talks. That's like
She might need to
stop with
turn
the.
heel.
I don't think she can. I think she's too nice. I think Valkyria is way too nice to be a heel. It's not like there's no edge to her to be a heel. I don't think she can do it. Maybe she's been heel before and somebody has seen it before and can, get in the comments and say it, but I haven't seen it, and I just don't think she could do it. All right. This was the most entertaining match to me of the night. The WWE Tag Team Championship.
Ooh, talk about
My
it.
God.
Talk
I'm not
about
going to lie. That's the best TLC match I've seen since the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge
versus
and
Edge and
Christian.
Christian. Oh God.
That shit was
Oh God.
crazy, bro. And you know me. I'm not one for like spot fests.
Yeah.
I'm not one for spot fests. But I think with this, you need a spot fest because you got so many tag teams involved. It's kind of hard to have a story there.
Yeah.
The story is who's the best tag team, and the story is the tag team is so stacked that it's just too much confusion going on. That's the story. There's no real story. All the story is in ring, and
Mm-hmm.
this did not disappoint. It was spots all over the place, crash and burn, train wreck in a good way. This had everything. Even you had the women come in. You had B-Fab.
Crazy.
You had what's the old
What's
girl
the
name?
the
The
one chick
Pixie
that's
Princess.
with
Pixie Princess.
DIY?
Yeah, and then you had old girl with the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
That match was just crazy. It had it all. You had Redbeard come in and do something. You had Uncle Howdy come in and do something. You remember last week I was saying get these guys off my
Yeah,
screen.
you was like, get these motherfuckers up out of here.
But as far as the match, because when I say get these guys up out of here, it has nothing to do with their in ring. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
way they're presented. I don't like it, and I think it's stale and it's good and old, and I think it's still old. Even though they retained, I think it's still old, and I still don't know what they're gonna do from here.
Mm-hmm.
But as a match, that shit was so fucking entertaining. The spots were great. Um, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing bad about it, man. It was entertaining as hell. What did you think about it? Wait,
Bro,
what did you think about it? And tell me the best spot you seen.
bro. First thing, that was the best match of the night. For real.
For
Like
real? Yep, it was.
it was the best match of the night for me. Nothing outshine that. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't do nothing but just enhance the pay-per-view. Whatever was after that. You know what I mean? Even like I think the intensity went down when after that Jacob solo fight, but the tag match, coldest match of the night. And the spot, I got two.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me hear.
When uh when Montavious Ford jumped up there like he did the first time to win the titles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Fraxium, which I'm starting to like for some reason, because they good as hell. You know what I'm saying? Uh they was over there trying to do the gymnastics joint to get the belts down. They damn near got it down. You know what I'm saying? With them doing the whole that one, and then of course when old girl got her ass in there and was not supposed to be in there.
Which one?
When the DIY's
That's my favorite spot. So that spot was crazy when she
Jesus
crashed out the
Louise.
ring. My God,
Yes.
I was like that. I'm like, she ain't gonna get up from that, man.
No,
Ain't
she
no
didn't.
way.
She didn't.
Ain't no
She
way she's bro. Ain't no way she got out of that unscathed. The way she fell, the way that she went through that ladder, bro.
they
I
carried
thought
her
she
off,
was
bro.
done, bro. I
She
thought,
was.
but bro, she had like, cause you know, dude, the Gargano, that's his wife.
Yeah,
So
that's her.
Gargano
Yeah,
looking
yep.
like, is she okay? And he gave her the
Right.
thumbs up. He like, all right, I can continue. That match was crazy. I thought it was time for Andrade and Ray Phoenix to win that belt.
Oh man, I thought they was
They
about to
didn't give
win.
it to him. They let Wyatt Six retain. Um, I had another spot that I liked. I'm trying to think which one was it. Um, that Uncle Howdy spot when he fell off. That was man. It was just so many spots,
Onto the
bro.
ladder.
Yeah, it was so many
When
spots,
they all when
and
they
and
all
I
when they all splashed or did a move onto the tables, bro, that was epic as hell. Everybody on from different teams did a move on a different
mm-hmm.
person from each team, you know what I'm saying? Into the table though, everybody did.
Yeah,
Like
that match was crazy. I can't wait to
facts.
replay that. I have to look at the replay on that.
Yeah,
because
that's
that
one
match
I
was
could
crazy.
definitely watch over. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. So the night 2 main event, undisputed WWE World Championship street fight, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. How did you feel about the match?
Um, First off, shout out Cody Rhodes winning 2 times again. But I mean, it was lackluster. You know what I'm saying? My favorite part was the end. You know, uh, I mean, we seen this already. You know what I mean? It was pretty much the same shit with just a little bit more intensity. Shout out John Cena though, for real, for like pretty much sticking to his. You know, he fooled us both because we both was over here like we about to get the Rock, and we
Right.
didn't. You know what I'm saying? But overall, John Cena going in there and taking the bumps like he did,
He took some bumps, man.
man,
He took some
he
bumps
took
that I
some
never thought he would
bumps.
take. My thing with this, the pacing was just so slow at times. It was very
Every
slow.
time.
The pacing was very slow and methodical. It was, I ain't even gonna say methodical. I'm just gonna say it was slow because there wasn't no method to that.
Yeah.
That kind of made it off putting to me, just the pacing. But when they were in their groove, it was good. When they were out of their groove, it was just like, all right, man, when this shit gonna wrap up? When the Rock or somebody gonna come out? When is the
Somebody.
yeah? Um, what also made it weird to me is just leading up to it. John Cena has been a heel, a world class heel, since Elimination Chamber. And up until not even a week, up until 3 days ago, he was a heel, and now he's just a baby face. That's weird to me, bro. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. It was weird. Maybe it was. Maybe it's. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like something got derailed there.
Hmm.
They had the hard pivot, and it could be the fact that it's something to do with Lesnar, who, for everybody, Lesnar came out after Cody Rhodes defeated John Cena. Lesnar came out to attack John Cena. Um, and maybe that's the road they want to go down. Maybe they really need Brock Lesnar to be the heel, and they need John Cena to be a face. But it was such a hard pivot, and his reason it was a good reason, but still, you gotta kind of ease that in. You can't be this hardcore heel, and then next week I'm the real John Cena, and I'm back. Like that's weird.
You know what?
It's
I went
weird and
back
it's
and I
lazy.
listened, and I'm like, man, what
He
the
gave a
hell is
good
going
reason.
on?
I understood his reason. He said, I thought it would be cool to have a shocking moment. Somebody said it would be cool to have a shocking moment, and then they just left high and dry. So, his reasoning was cool. It was a little out of the box because now you kind of lifting the curtain back a little bit.
Hmm.
But I don't know, man. That left a bad taste in my mouth. That hard pivot. Um, I thought it could have been done, but something had to happen. Bro. It is something. I think I'm gonna
Something
blame it
going
on the
on.
Rock, bro. I'm gonna blame it on the Rock. Rock fucked this shit up, and they have to move on the fly. That's the only thing that makes sense. Rock fucked this shit up, and they tried to clean it up. Have you been watching this? That WWE uncut, or what is it called?
I watched the whole thing already.
I've seen a few episodes. I haven't
Yeah,
got to the. I've seen pieces of the episode where they going over the decision.
right. When they
Rock fucked
made that,
something
yeah,
up, and I could tell they covering for the Rock. They
yeah.
covering for his ass. He fucked this shit up. We're gonna be in this until Cena goes. Just so you know,
Oh yeah.
we're probably gonna, or maybe that's why they hard pivoted to get out of this shit, to get out of this angle. They probably
To get
hard
out of that
pivoted.
whole story angle, yeah.
Yeah, Rock fucked this shit up, and that's why we getting just so much wonky shit.
I'd rather
But
see Roman. I'd rather see Roman or somebody try to take a stab at this belt at this point. You know, now that Cody got it,
that's what I was gonna say. It's very interesting to see who's gonna step up.
yeah,
Are we gonna get Randy Orton again? We got Randy Orton. Yeah, we got Randy Orton. Are we gonna get Randy Orton versus Cody again?
right.
Are we gonna get Roman and Cody again? Jey Uso
We
and
might get a
Cody.
6 man
There's so many ways
elimination.
you can go now with that. I'm curious. Even with Seth, I'm curious. Like, what are they gonna do? I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. We got Monday Night Raw tomorrow.
Definitely gonna be lit.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm gonna give that match like I said, it was just such a slow pace. The bumps were cool. When they were in the mix, it was cool, but it was just too much. Just like it was just too slow. It was just too slow for me. All right, I'm gonna ask you this before we get out of here. What was better, night 1 or night 2?
Night 1.
Night 1 was better to me. I think
it was better put.
It was
put
yeah. I
together
mean,
better, bro.
The whole Seth thing coming, cashing in on CM Punk was. I think that made night 1 better. Night 2 wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any.
The tag match stole the show.
Yeah.
The
you
tag
can't
match
even call
stole the
that.
show.
I guess you can call it a tag match. There wasn't no tagging.
Or
But anyway,
when I noticed it was TLC, I'm like, oh shit, this about to be crazy. Like I didn't even realize it was TLC until
I
they
knew
said.
it was
I said,
TLC,
oh,
and I knew
shit.
it was going to be crazy.
I knew it was a ladder match,
to
but not a TLC.
Yeah. This lived up to my expectations. It exceeded my expectations for real.
Yeah.
But and I'm talking about the championship TLC match.
Yeah.
I think night 1 was better because Brock Lesnar coming out. That's cool. It's gonna be cool to see. That's probably most likely gonna be Cena's last opponent. I think they'll fight at a pay-per-view and Cena will get his ass whooped
up,
and then they'll fight again, and that's where Cena will get his lick back. But we'll see. But that's it, man. That's all I got. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
Right before I leave, I want to say thank you to Kyle Fletcher for taking that goddamn belt off of Dustin Rhodes. Old ass. Jesus Louises. I'm so happy.
Bro, what you got against Dustin Reynolds, man?
Proto Star. Hey, look, the Proto Star. Hey, look, nah, dog. Hey, it's time for him to sit down, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. Your knees not worthy. They telling you. They was telling you ahead of time.
I gotta watch him. Last time I saw him in the ring, man, he looked pretty good. Anyway,
Proto Star.
we out. Main Event Marks. We out.
Peace, y'all.